What's up, all you beautiful, gorgeous, sexy people out there? Welcome back to my Lions franchise in Madden 15. Today we have the second half of the preseason versus the Jaguars and versus the Buffalo Bills. So here we are, guys. Here's the Cinemax, the NF Films version of Madden 15, where they're going into the kickoff, the opening kickoff of the game. And let's get underway. Let's start the second half of the preseason. So, guys, there's some stuff I wanted to talk about. Actual football is underway in college football. As I mentioned in my last video in NBA 2K14, football is finally underway. We're actually getting into the real games as I juke that dude out of his shoes. Get hoopty-hooped. Reggie Bush. Look at Reggie Bush doing juke moves, busting out those juke moves. Unluckily, we didn't have any blocking on the edge right there. So here we are against the Jaguars. I'm feeling confident right here because, you know, the Jaguars didn't do that great last year, and I'm moving up and down the field on them to start off this game. I'm throwing wherever I want to. I'm hitting open people on the on the flat right there. That was Calvin Johnson. I do believe that was Calvin on the edge right there. I run the screen to Calvin again. I don't get any blocking, but here we are, guys, starting off this game. There's some stuff I want to talk about before I do anything else. First off, there's some stuff I want to mention to you Raider fans specifically. You know, I think I found a way to incorporate the Raiders in this season, or not in this season, but in this iteration of Madden 15, and that's gonna be for all you Raider fans out there. If you want to see me do a connected franchise with the Raiders, but this time I'm not going to be a coach and I'm not going to be an owner, I'll be a player. If you want to see that, let me know. Tell me in the section or down below if you want to see me be a quarterback, what position you want me to play. If you do want me to play with the Raiders, it's not going to be right now, it's not going to be anytime soon, because I want to get this franchise underway with the Lions. I want to get them finished up, but there will be some Raider gameplay. There will definitely be some Raider online stuff, and maybe there will be some Raider stuff as far as a connected franchise as a my player. So I wanted to bring that up and see what you guys thought of that. If you want me to do that, that could be something we definitely could see in the future. As I hit Calvin Johnson, I try to break it to the edge and try to score a touchdown with Megatron. Right there, you see I'm 7 for 7 with Matthew Stafford. I do that zoom in camera. I'm trying to get into the end zone. They stop me like on the 3-yard line. You see here, I'm trying to audible it up, trying to mix it to where I'm just going to run the ball with Jacoby Bell. And here we go. Give it to Bell. Come on, Bell. Get in the end zone. I'm trying to bust out on the edge. I see one dude and I dive. It didn't work. I tried to get into the end zone. Here we are. One more play. Third down. And I jump over their whole entire defense. Their clog up the middle. And I get the touchdown, baby. 7 points for the Lions. So there we go. That puts us up in the preseason. That's like one of our first offensive touchdowns besides the one last week. That's our first rushing touchdown actually of the year in the preseason with Jacoby Bell. I'm trying to work on his names, guys. So here we are, and there's one other thing I wanted to mention to you guys before we get into the actual gameplay, before we get into this Jaguars gameplay, because it's coming to a close as usual. I only do one quarter in this preseason. There's Toby Gerhart busting it out on the edge. I can't stop the run to save my life, but we stop him from getting anywhere or any long yardage, but he still gets the first down. And here we are. I do knock him out of bounds. I knock the receiver out of bounds. I'm then Danek, my big man, the dude that gets a ton of penalties. I switch down to the edge and I make a solid tackle. And if you know, last season, the last time we played in Madden 25, I could not make a tackle to save my life. But there we are. We got an open field tackle right there, and we had that diving over the top touchdown, baby, with Jacoby Bell. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Diving into the end zone. So here we are, guys. We're going to make a trade right here. The first trade of the season. You know, I didn't really do this in the last season besides to get players. But this time, you know what? Let's trade Dejon Gomes to Chicago for a 4th round pick and a 6th round pick. He was like the third strong safety, my third safety on the depth chart. So I felt confident in trading him away. I didn't feel confident in trading away Taylor because he's one of our better defensive line backups, and we need him. So here we are. Let's get into the cuts today. We have 6 cuts to make before we have our final roster set. So here we are. Let's open this up. And last time I didn't realize it says at the top of the screen how many players you should cut or how many players you have to cut. I didn't realize that. So I'm going to keep all these running backs, hopefully, because I want a good stable of running backs. I'm definitely going to use Reggie Bush and Jacoby. And here we are. And there's one thing I want to talk about. I know Football Guru, you said to limit Reggie Bush's touches and take him off the special teams unit. Well, I did this was recorded beforehand, so I seen that message after the fact, and we are probably going to sign a free agent like Josh Cribbs or some like slot receiver, someone that we can also use for punt returns, and not just rely on Reggie Bush, because so far I've noticed Reggie Bush in this game is definitely injury prone. He's had an injury in almost every single game to where we've had to take him out. It's not like a serious injury, but he has been injured. So I want to limit his touches, limit his running between the tackles. I don't want him running between the tackles. I want to get him out on the edge, get him out in open space, use him as a receiver, and use him that way, and to where we limit his injuries and all that fun stuff. So I am eventually, hopefully, gonna pick up Josh Cribbs or some receiver, someone like that, just to use him for the return game. So I did see that comment, Guru, and that was a great suggestion. Guys, if you want to give me any suggestions on who I should cut or what I should do as far as trades, anything like that, let me know, and I will be doing that. I will be upgrading this roster as much as I can. I'm not going to trade away Calvin Johnson because that would just be insane. I go back right here just to see how many players I need to cut. I didn't realize that, as I said, that I was up in the corner, so I had to cut 2 more players, and we can get rid of one of these receivers because I have a ton of receivers on this team. I don't usually like cutting rookies, but he's a 63 overall, and we don't really need him on our team, so let's get rid of him. Ross was a returner, so let's keep looking for someone else that we can cut because we need one more person to cut. I'm looking here. We're set at safety. We were definitely set at both safeties, and maybe I can cut one of these cornerbacks because I only need 5, maybe 6, or no, I only need really 5 cornerbacks. So let's look here and let's see their speed real quick. He has a 93. They both have a 93. He's a second year. He's a rookie. So let's see who I cut right here. He's 23, and I don't usually like cutting rookies, but I have to this time. So that sets our roster. There's the final roster. Let's hop into this Bills gameplay, and let's actually get into the gameplay. So here we are. Reggie Bush has the return. I see a crease. I see an edge. I see a lane. And I get out in the lane. He fumbles it. It goes out of bounds. We're safe, though. I set up a pass right here. I see Calvin Johnson coming across the edge, and I'm getting out in the open with him, but he fumbles it. Football gods are cursing me right now for fumbling it with Megatron. Megatron never fumbles it. This is a lie. This is baloney. So there they are. They get Williams out in the air, out in the open, and he scores a touchdown right there, a long touchdown to put them ahead right away, 7-0 against the Buffalo Bills. What is this madness? The Lions would never lose to the Bills. That's just crazy. That's just absurd, and that's insane in the membrane. I definitely like these throwback jerseys I'm wearing right now. All white, that's just badass. I'm just saying, all white. I love that look. I love the all black look too. I run a slant routes right there and get in. There's also some stuff that they've added in the pre-snap to Madden 15, which is basically when you see that little circular bar that's going to pop up here and there that I'm looking at, it shows you the matchups. Like right there, you can look at the matchups of the one-on-one matchups between your receivers and the cornerbacks, and I like how they integrated that. I like that you can see that. I run a screen right here, and I got 2 blockers. Reggie Bush is going to get out on the edge. Hey, juke out. No one. There we go. I get stopped, but now we're moving the ball. Now we got the ball moving. After that costly turnover, I get Megatron out there right there, out on the edge right there. He shrugs one dude off, and he says, "Get off me, son. Stiff arm, baby." Do that Heisman pose. And now we got a running game going, which is awesome. We need that running game going. We need to integrate Bell. We need to integrate these running backs into our game if we want to be successful. So I run a spot route right there. I pick up the first down, play it safe. I go out into the corner. I see Calvin Johnson. I'm definitely going to use Calvin Johnson. You got to use Megatron. So here we are, guys. I have another run, and I hop up. Push, baby, push. Push it real good. Touchdown. Push it, baby. Push it right. Push it, baby. Push it all night. You see that? I just jumped into the air like 3 yards deep. Come on, line. Push it. Replay. Push it, everyone. Get me into the end zone. I landed on top of them for the nice touchdown. I love these pile-ups in Madden too. Look at this. It has like 7 of their defenders trying to push me back, and my offensive line pushing me forward into the end zone for the TD to tie up the game. 7-7 with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. Offensively, we're definitely doing great. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm running when I can. I haven't had that much success usually, but these past 2 preseason games, I've definitely been able to run it a little bit more and getting control of and getting hang of the new offensive system. But on defense, you see CJ Spiller. He was about to carve me up. Defensively, they're carving me up on the ground over and over again. So here we are, guys. It's 3rd and 7. He's going to drop back. EJ Manuel's going to drop back. He has no one open. My whole team's running out there. Let's see if we can pick it off. No, we drop it. Butterfingers. So we forced them to punt, which is what we needed. Punt it deep to Reggie Bush, our dangerous returner. And I have almost no hole, no lane, nothing to where I can get the ball off and run the ball. So now I'm just going to keep that run game going, and I get stopped. Their linebackers are scraping and tackling me right away, but I get back to the line of scrimmage, so I'm safe right there, and then I throw it over the middle. I'm feeling safe. You know, we haven't missed that many passes. We haven't missed a pass so far, and now I'm just rolling out. I'm trying to find someone, and I force the ball, and it's picked off by it looks like a lineman, actually. 91. No, actually that might be Manny Lawson, I think. Yeah, that was Manny Lawson. The former Bengal is now on the Bills. He gets the interception, and now Fred Taylor is gone. You can't touch him. He's gone. That old man strength right there. Old man strength getting the easy touchdown. Old man speed. So here we are, 17 seconds left. You know, this is the end of the preseason, guys, and this is the end until we start the season next week against the New York Giants. Eli Manning, the brother of the big-headed one. So here we are. I'm just going to go deep, you know, try to get something going just to show you guys what's going on and see if we can score a touchdown. I'm not taking it seriously because it is the preseason, so we're going to go deep one more time. We're going to try to hit Megatron. I'm always going to go for Megatron deep in the end zone whenever I have to go for a Hail Mary. So we finished this preseason off, guys. It was just an experience just to go through, see what we can do. So I'm definitely happy with the preseason and with this team. So guys, remember, stay frosty, and I love ya.